It was ping pong that laid the groundwork for improved relations between China and the U.S. more than 50 years ago. Connie Suarez was on that very first U.S. team to play in China back in 1971, one of the original ping pong diplomats.
That opened the doors for China and the U.S. to begin communication and begin diplomatic ties.
Pandas loaned to U.S. zoos by China have thrilled millions. Chinese food is a regular part of American dining, and Chinese art graces many U.S. museum walls. Last fall, the Philadelphia Orchestra toured China, warmly welcomed by Chinese audiences. There are more foreign students in the U.S. from China than any other country, and U.S. students visiting China often walk away with a deeper understanding of Chinese culture. This group of students studying international relations at Columbia University in New York recently visited Chengdu, China.
International relations, it's all about building bridges, understanding cultures, different communities, getting to know one another, realizing the differences, but also, more importantly, realizing the similarities.
The Sister Cities program allows local communities in China and the U.S. to establish close ties. Long Beach, California, and Qingdao, China have been connected since 1985.
Sister Cities very much relies on people-to-people relationships. So we try to help people understand not the politics, not what's going on necessarily in Beijing and Washington, but how do people live? What do they want out of their lives? And it turns out we have a lot in common.
What people-to-people diplomacy does is it cuts to the chase.
These small interactions can have a big impact. Brian Wong is an assistant professor at Hong Kong University.
Through these processes of collaboration and also reflection upon one another's strengths and weaknesses, that is how, I'd say, both countries' people can come to recognize that there's really more in common between them than that drives them apart.
Tensions between Washington and Beijing, plus COVID-19 travel restrictions, have reduced the opportunities for people-to-people exchanges, but that could be changing. Last November in California, Chinese President Xi Jinping and U.S. President Joe Biden vowed to expand people-to-people exchanges, setting the stage for deepening ties and perhaps a better sense of understanding between these two important countries. Jim Spellman, CGTN, Washington.